So we're going to make chocolate brownies. I've made these before, so I should have a rough idea what I'm doing. We'll throw some ingredients in, and I'll try and get as little saliva into this batch as I can. Baking powder, moving some of that, sorry. Excuse me. How about some pot? For melting chocolate. Some eggs. Some milk chocolate. Dark chocolate. Some people put walnuts and all sorts of clever things. Some people put hash in theirs, but we don't have any of that. Nuts or marshmallows. I'm sure I've got marshmallows. Caster sugar, that'll do, won't it?
Yep.
Biscuits. Caffeine tablets.
Laxatives.
Have you? I think you like put. What about those?
Are you sober enough not to cut your fingers off?
Okay, I am going to melt some chocolate. I'm going to say something. How much is in these? 300 grams of chocolate, 200 of which I'm going to cut into chunks and melt. Good enough. There we go, some of that even went in the pot. This chocolate is probably excess to requirements, but I'm still putting it in, and I'm leaving it in big pieces, because when someone bites into the brownie, they'll land on a nice big piece of melted chocolate. And what makes people happy? Nice big pieces of chocolate. There are other things, of course, that make people happy as well, but you know.
World peace.
Mountain Dew.
Financial stability.
Financial stability. Spoon! I'm just poking it. I'm going to use this butter, and I'm going to smush it up with a whole bunch of sugar. Let's go with about that much. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. This process is known as creaming.
Or will be once you start doing it properly. There you go.
Oh, will that do?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to put the eggs in.
Oh. Shag it.
You know, there's probably something whereby you're supposed to like drip them in gradually and
Lies.
I was going to lick my fingers there, but that's raw egg, that's probably not. That'll give me the trots.
Pussy.
It needs to be about 60 grams.
It's a bit light, but it's a lot light.
You're supposed to put some sort of like cocoa powder in, but I don't have any of that, so. Drinking chocolate.
Ah!
This is Tesco's, not Tesco's finest, Tesco's cheapest drinking chocolate. How much?
Did any go in?
No.
More than that then.
More than none. Is that too much?
Probably not as much as that.
It tastes like toothpaste.
Yeah. Give your feet a little
Bicarbonate of soda. 3 egg whites, 2 eggs, a block of butter, a bunch of sugar, some flour, too much baking powder. Chocolate. Ow. No.
Did that go in the sink?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly?
Mostly went in the sink. Ah!
Did you put the oven glove on and then use the wrong hand?
Poke, poke, poke. Chocolate on the wall.
Just there.
Bang, and the chocolate's gone. And remember kids, there's no such thing as failure. You've just learned another way that doesn't work. Let's not cook it. Oh, balls. Every single time. Oven on to some temperature.
Luckily we can edit this in a different order.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven because I always forget.
Some more. Oh, okay.
Want to do it?
I think so. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's much more interesting now. So it's at this point, if you were so inclined, that you would add your walnuts or magic mushrooms or, you know, whatever it is that you want to put in there. Did I add butter?
Yes.
Sugar?
Yes.
Chocolate?
Yes.
Some flour?
Yes.
Baking powder?
Yes.
At least 4 eggs?
Yes.
A tea bag?
No.
Gravy?
No.
Soil?
No.
Oh, it smells awesome. And hey, even if it doesn't turn out to be a brownie, I'll make a nice chocolate slice. I'll just tell people you're trying to make chocolate fudge bars. I'll go in the oven. Might as well go for about 25 minutes. Just less than 200. So I'm going to assume it's Celsius.
Which is about,
let's say 400.
400 Fahrenheit odds.
About 400 Fahrenheit, yeah. If you need to know, if your oven has a temperature gauge in Kelvin, email us and we'll tell you what it is in Kelvin. So, back in 25 minutes and see if it's alright. Poke it. If mixture comes out, then it needs more time. Poke. It feels like soup inside. Good enough for me. What you're supposed to do is then remove the tray from the oven and put it on a cooling rack of some sort. But I don't have a cooling rack. What I have, however, is the basket from my sink. It's a job well done, considering we didn't use a recipe and we didn't measure and we forgot to preheat the oven. And we did it while half full of beer and Jack Daniels. Looks pretty tasty. We'll try a bit. It's nice and moist. Next time we'll not measure more sugar into it as well. So we haven't like whisked that. Maybe a bit too much sugar in it. Chocolatey. It's alright.